Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show, episode 402, and it is your first review of Season 1, Episode 1 of Star Wars Skeleton Crew. As always, this is Nerd Chicana here to host the show, alongside my wonderful co-host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Wonderful Friday.
Brad, are we wearing the same colored shirt?
Mine's green.
Mine's green.
We did not plan this at all.
Not at all. What the hell?
Just for goodies in space.
Yeah, what the fuck?
All right.
This was not planned at all. Planned at all. Which is really fun, but it's really funny. Yeah.
In 402 live show episodes.
Never matched at all.
First.
Yeah. I had to interrupt Brad's introduction for that. That just blew my fucking mind because I thought from over here I was like, is that a gray or is that green?
No,
and then I was just like, I go close. I'm looking at it now. I'm like, oh shit, it's the same fucking shirt. Oh, but I'm sorry, Brad. How are you doing, Brad?
I'm doing all right, Ro. I'm doing all right. I'm ready to talk about Goonies in space.
Yeah.
I did watch 3 movies today.
Holy shit, man.
2024 movies.
Boy, are you catching up, huh?
I will tell you the titles of 2 of them because I don't know if they'll make my list or not.
Okay.
Depending on how many movies. I won't tell you one of them, though, because it is definitely making my list.
Yeah.
I will say it is making
my God.
my list.
They're twins. Tell me that you please watch The Wild Robot.
I have not watched Wild Robot.
You need to watch The Wild Robot.
I watched Fly Me to the Moon.
I haven't even seen that.
And I watched Dee Dee.
Oh man, I really wanted to watch Dee Dee, Brad. I still need to. That's still on my list. I need to watch that.
It's on Peacock, so
okay.
Just to let you know.
Yeah, I heard Dee Dee was really good, Brad.
It's pretty good. I don't know if it'll make my top 10, but there are moments in that film that are spectacular. But overall, I think it was a good film, but I don't know if it would be a top 10. I haven't gotten through 10 movies yet.
Yeah.
There is one movie that I'm not going to mention because I know it will be either at the top or near the top of my list.
Yeah. All right, man. Yeah. I mean, Brad's caught up at the point where he's like, yeah, I'm not telling you if they're in the list or not at this point.
Those 2 I'm telling you because one, I don't think Fly Me to the Moon will make it. Fun movie, but overall, the rest of my list, it didn't reach that point.
Yeah,
in my opinion. So once I get to 10 movies, that'll probably not be it. And Dee Dee could be on the list by then. It could not. We'll see.
You're saving room for Korean, I'm guessing.
I am not
for Craven.
I'm not watching
Fuck
that movie.
off.
I'm not watching that movie, Stacy.
I'm good, bro. I'm fucking good. I am not. Currently where I'm standing, I have I've saved enough, not saved enough money. I have used my A-list enough where it's paid for itself. I don't need to watch Craven.
I don't watch Craven anyway. I will watch.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch another one tonight. Just because I feel like I'm on a roll. Like I managed to squeeze Dee Dee in there. Before this. So I was kind of happy with that because I was looking through. I'm going through all these top lists, and I'm like, I did have a question. Should I finish Juror number 2?
I haven't seen Juror number 2.
Okay, I started it, but I wasn't really feeling it at the time, which is really weird because I like a good lawyer movie.
Yeah,
but I just couldn't get into it in the first 20 minutes, and so I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend the time for this and not enjoy it.
We could always revisit it.
Yeah.
We can revisit it.
That may come down the end. Because I feel like the story, it could be interesting, but the first 20 minutes I just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's other stuff that I would tell you that you should prioritize, like Longlegs, The Wild Robot, We Live in Time.
Yeah.
Those are films that I would tell you, I think you should prioritize these movies. I truly think some of these movies are great. The Substance, I think that The Substance.
I have been looking at The Substance. That might be one I want to watch.
Yes, I do need to watch The Substance. If there's anything to convince you, Demi Moore should be one of the things that can convince you to watch that movie. Demi Moore.
Right.
But
I will tell you, one of the movies I watched, the one I'm not naming, it had an emotional peak to it for me that The Farewell did.
Wow. Okay. Have I seen it, Brad?
I don't know. I would love to mention it, but I want this one to be a surprise.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay.
We might want to talk on it off air so we can surprise them.
But just don't give me the number. Just don't give me a number, but you can tell me the movie off air. You know,
I tell you, it'll be probably in the top 5.
Yeah. I mean, just don't give me number. Just don't give me number. I just would like to know what you've watched, so that way when it comes to the list time, we actually are pretty surprised. But I not watch any movies today, Brad. I streamed today. Today was really rough, Brad. I had nobody chatting until the end. One person watching the whole time. Very rough. Very rough day to stream.
I mean, you've had a few of those days. You've had better days.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this fucking list. Otherwise, I would have come on.
No, you're good. You're good. It was really rough, man. Nobody was there. So I was just basically playing by myself, but not with myself. I was playing by myself, but my wonderful friend, Marissa, she's doing a 24-hour stream. So after we're done here, if we have any viewers on Twitch, we're sending them over to her with the raid. So you guys make sure you stay if you're watching on Twitch. But yeah, just really rough stream today, man. But I mean, I finished one of the camos, played some Marvel Rivals. That was fun. And then I had to go and get a Christmas shirt for a party tomorrow. But yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow, which very thankful to have a job. Just
a Saturday.
Saturdays are
Saturdays
tough.
are kind of rough.
Yeah, man, Saturdays are tough. It reminds me I should put on my fucking what's it called? my alarms. But yeah, man. But other than that, bro, this is pretty much it. Just chilling here.
I did watch the other episodes of Skeleton Crew, so I got through.
I watched Skeleton Crew.
3.
Yeah. I only watched first episode of Skeleton Crew. I'm not really what's it called? I'm pretty much really trying to catch up here because. So it's right now when we're done with this, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down and watch. I'm gonna go to the room and I'm gonna watch what's it called? Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
Because I know tomorrow I'm not gonna have time.
I forget. Does Creature Commandos have more than one episode out?
Yes, I think we're behind 2 episodes with Skeleton Crew to review, and we're behind 1 episode with Creature Commandos.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just it's tough. I wanted to give Brad the chance to celebrate his birthday, and it's just fuck, man. It's at this point, like I said, this month is where everything really starts to pile up, and we have to watch movies that we haven't caught up with, and we have to watch shows that we haven't caught up with, and it's plus reviews, and we're trying to pre-record so that way we don't have a lot to do during the Christmas time or anything at all. So it's we're trying. But the good thing is that Brad is catching up on some films. I mean, Brad, roughly, how many have you seen already?
Let me see.
Because you watched Doom Part 2. That was where you started catching up, right? You watched Doom Part 2.
Well, I watched Deadpool and Wolverine in theaters. So
no, I mean, but in this month that you've been catching up.
Yeah, Doom Part 2. I started there, and I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movies. 6,
and you had already seen Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
And there was one more, Brad.
Was there one more? What's the one more? I need it for my list. Also, I think I changed my mind. I'm not going to tell you.
No, you're not going to tell me at all?
I'm not going to tell you because I think it's that big of a surprise.
Okay. Watch it be fucking, what's it called? Kraven the Hunter.
Fuck no. It will not be. I refuse to watch Kraven.
Because you watched Doom Part 2.
Deadpool and Wolverine. Those were the ones I had. And then for the past 2 days, I already said Robot Dreams and Challengers, Fly Beat at the Moon, Dee and another one.
Yeah. We didn't do... No, Brad. I think that's it, Brad.
Yeah, that's all I can remember.
Look, this is what I have, Brad. Madam Web, Drive Away Dolls, Book of Clarence, Terrifier 3, Fall Guy, Twisters, Heretic, Beetlejuice, Emilia Perez, A Different Man, The Apprentice, Flow, Abigail, Civil War, Y2K, Godzilla X Kong, Maxine, Deadpool Wolverine, Cuckoo, Wicked, Inside Out 2, Immaculate, Smile 2, Kinds of Kindness, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Conclave, I Saw the TV Glow, Alien Romulus, Furiosa, Challengers, Red Rooms, Gladiator 2, We Live in Time, Robot Dreams, Long Legs, yeah, and then just I just figured
I'm
just
has like 3 times the amount of movies.
Yeah, I also noticed I'm just giving you my fucking list now.
I'm not gonna remember it.
Yeah.
Your list is basically what happened in 2024 and what I need to watch.
Yeah. So I think it's literally only Deadpool and Wolverine that you watch, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. So the past 2 days have encompassed the majority of my list.
Venom: The Last Dance.
No. Although that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with that. Yes, Raul, it's Venom.
Yeah.
You know it is gonna be Venom: The Last Dance.
Jesus, man, I would fucking end this podcast.
Yeah, that's the one that had such emotional tie to it, like the farewell for me.
Yeah, brought me to tears, man. Brought me to tears. Venom: The Last Dance.
I just wanted it to fucking end.
I was crying. When is this gonna end?
Pain, mentally in pain.
Yeah, bro. Funny, like that shit. Fucking Ayden was like, dude, I found that shit on YouTube, and he got to it like 5 minutes, and he's like, not even free is worth the shit. But yeah, with that said, Brad, I think we'd be remiss if we don't start talking about some Skeleton Crew. So let's go ahead and get this thing going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But with that said, let's go ahead and get this thing going. And of course, if you have watched this week's, not this week's episode, episode 1 of Skeleton Crew, you should probably get out of here. You care about spoilers if you haven't watched it. But if you have watched it or you don't care about spoilers, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your 1 year spoiler warning, and it is in effect after our words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. All right, Brad. Skeleton Crew, Season 1, Episode 1. This could be a real adventure. Kids from an ordinary planet discover a surprising secret. The episode is directed by John Watts, written by John Watts and Christopher Ford, created by John Watts and Christopher Ford, based on Star Wars by George Lucas. The episode, well, the series starts Jude Law, Ravi Conyers, Ryan Kira Armstrong, Kiriana Crater, Robert Timothy Smith, Tunde Adebimpe, Carrie Condon, I know who that is, Fred Tatiscure, Jaleel White, I know who Jaleel White is too. Mm-hmm. The Dale Souls, Joffrey Lower.
Honestly, you can just stop because those are in the next
other episodes.
Yeah.
Jude Law's not even in this episode.
Jude Law's not even in this episode. So you could have just stopped right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Good to see Jaleel White getting some more work though. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He has not appeared in episode 1, just to let you know. So
yeah.
So Urkel is in the series. Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler. Yeah. And Carrie Condon's on it. Is Carrie Condon? Was she in this one?
Yeah. She's Fern's mom.
Fern's mom. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one who told him to shut his drawing or looked at him funny when he was drawing.
Yeah. All right, Brad. So new Star Wars here. Our last Star Wars series we discussed was The Acolyte. That obviously did not go really well with us. We were not fans of The Acolyte for more reasons than one. So here we're starting with this one, which is, created by John Watts, who did the whole new Spider-Man trilogy, Far From Home, No Way Home, and Homecoming. And yeah, so this is a new show, something that I have no idea what this fucking is. I don't know about the Skeleton Crew at all. Based on Star Wars by George Lucas, definitely nothing for Steven Spielberg.
Nothing from Spielberg.
Yeah,
nothing.
So Brad, what are your initial thoughts on the first episode of Star Wars Skeleton Crew?
I come into this also like Raul knowing nothing about the series other than watching the trailer and going, "Hey, it's Goonies in space," and that's what I was expecting from the trailer. And guess what I got in the first episode? I got fucking Goonies.
Goonies is
They're not quite in space yet.
No,
they're going to be.
Yeah,
tell you that.
Yeah.
So for once, Disney dropped a trailer that was honest.
Very honest.
Very honest. And, I'm okay with that. Is it the greatest thing I've ever seen? Has it blown my mind yet? No. But do I think do I think this is going to be a good series? I do. It makes me want to watch the next episode. So for it to do that, I love the look of it. I love the characters going into it. Nothing has blown me away as of yet, but that might happen in some next episodes.
All right. Brad, we had this in past episodes, in past shows, and movies, because Babu Freak came out in the right.
You got to do the voice right now, right?
Baby, no squeezy. Yeah.
Baby, no squeezy.
But I am willing to go to war for this.
We are selling toys again. Star Wars is selling toys again. I need a plushie.
If you don't look at this,
my nieces and nephews need this for Christmas.
And don't think this is one of the cutest shit I've ever fucking seen.
Toys. It's like
you have no heart.
It's the human version of Dumbo.
Pretty much. Yes, this is pretty much a run-of-the-mill first episode when it comes to a fucking Star Wars show, and doesn't blow me away by any means necessary. But I'm into what we're kind of trying to do here. It very much feels like a what's it called? A boots on the ground adventure show where it's really sticking. Yeah, coming of age adventure show. And
it's the Goonies in space.
It's Goonies. It's pretty much what it is. You have this kid who's obsessed with Jedi, and he wants to learn more about the Jedi, and he wants to become a Jedi.
He runs into the female Han Solo.
Yeah. Meanwhile, his dad just is like, no, you gotta learn how to do that.
Horrible dad. Yeah, there's got to be more to that story, though, because it is a single dad. Like, it's single dad working 2 jobs, trying to pay for all that shit.
Yeah.
I just liked when he was like, here's some lunch money. I'm gonna be gone at the office, and he just drops like 5 gold bars in his hand. Like,
yeah. But like, dude, I would say like I thought the episode was fine. I'm not really like super in love with it, right? But I think that it works pretty damn well.
You can tell like an actual human wrote this.
Yeah, for sure. And I think these kids are fucking great. Like, they're just like.
I think casting is great. I think
casting is great. You got some good kids in here, good child actors. They all really do feel like they're selling the idea of like this adventure show. And you kind of get a little bit of like these sneak peeks into what this show might be about. And
so I'll preface this. I've seen the next 2 episodes. Raul has not. Wait till the end of the second episode, Raul, and you will laugh your ass off like I did. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. I thought Jude Law would be in this, but he wasn't in the first episode.
Not in the first episode. Wikipedia says it, so it must be true.
Yeah. Oh God. But yeah, man. I mean, like this looks really good. I mean, this looks pretty cool. Like I mean, it's still kind of the same like look that they've been giving these Star Wars shows for a while now.
I mean, it's different in that it's really weird to see like in a galaxy far away and in a distant future that there's still suburbia hell. And there's still like school system that has not changed in any form from what it is today and from what was in the past.
Yeah. And you really do have like these what's it called, like the feel of it, right? And it really does. It also kind of carries a bit of that feeling that John Watts is known for with like his Spider-Man films. Like it really does feel like just these kids going through life and they want to like get something bigger out of themselves, like Peter does in that trilogy.
Yeah.
Like he just wants to be more important. He wants to be, wants to chase something that's bigger than him. And obviously, you have it with these kids, especially the one who wants to be a Jedi.
Well, and you also have kid problems in this, in that they still get embarrassed in front of their peers. I love the scene where they're playing Jedi out there on the sidewalk, and they look over, and just a whole group waiting for the bus. They go, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
So stuff like that, and he has a school crush, and he's
Neil,
trying to be cool, and it just doesn't work for him.
I love how he gets on Neil. It's like, why are you going with the girls? And he's like, I want to get out of here, bro.
Because I want to go with the girls.
Yeah. He's like, what's it going? Where he tells him I like that girl, and he goes, well, you don't need to talk to girls. I'm working to it. I'm working up to it.
And then you got the cool, like almost like Happy Days fucking leather jacket wearing, bike racing fucking groups, and you're just like, this is nostalgic. This is definitely 80s ish fucking movie genre.
Yeah, this is so funny, Brad. The hologram with the circus dancers was previously featured in the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh, that's why that looks so old.
Director John Watts himself was fascinated by the original scene, and he wanted to include it as a callback. But because it was impossible to use the original footage, he and Christopher Ford decided to have a faithful recreation of the scene made.
I was sure George Lucas burned all those copies or next to E.T. in the landfill. Yeah, the Atari E.T. I was wondering why that. I'm like, why? What is this?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, is it the Ewoks? The fucking Ewok films? Like,
well, I guess the Ewoks were. I don't know.
Yeah, but Brad, what I will say, Brad, is that this show doesn't really help me get an idea where the hell we're at in the timeline.
Like a timeline, like the next ones will, because they actually mention it. They mention kind of where they're at in the timeline.
Yeah. Also, blue milk, Brad.
Blue milk is back. It's a little bluish gray.
Not straight from the tit, like fucking.
No, it might be a little old blue milk or pasteurized blue milk.
Yeah.
Not the raw blue milk.
No. Fucking Luke drank that shit straight from the tit, bro.
Make sure you heat it up. We all can't be Luke Skywalker. And,
no. Yeah.
Like kill the disease.
I'm never gonna forget that moment, bro. I'm never gonna forget that moment. just the way he looks, like.
Yeah. That's real man right there.
When you went to Disney, Brad, you actually drank some blue milk, right?
I did. So
yeah, how was that again?
I don't know if I've ever shown these, because these are usually hanging up on my door back there, but I had to get out of my door.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's what you drank the blue milk from.
Yeah. So they had a blue one and a green one.
You decided to go with blue milk. Yeah.
Yeah. I went blue and then Brenda went green.
Yeah. But I mean, man, I enjoyed the episode. I'm not quite blown away yet. I'm not really really into it. But I think that it's good ground to start on. Fonzie D4.
That'd be my drone. Hey. That would just be all it said, and then it would just hit things.
Wim's storybook depicts scenes from the Star Wars films, among them the final battle between Anakin and Obi-Wan, the Emperor's arrival at the second Death Star, and Luke fighting the Rancor. Wow, that's cool, man. I didn't notice that, but yeah, that's really fucking cool.
This show actually drops a lot of little hints and tidbits throughout it.
Yeah.
I can't really talk about the next episode, but in the next episode, there's like a callback to Rogue One.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, man, I'll say this. It's promising. So far, it's not completely I'm not completely watching this and going what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I'm getting into it. I'm into it. I want to see the next one and the next one.
Yeah.
I want to see where this story takes me. It's not like previous iterations where I'm just not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying life.
Yeah, yeah. So quite the improvement.
Yes.
And at least when it comes to this first episode, I'm very interested to see where we go from here. But I'm just not blown away like you said, Brad.
No, no.
No.
I think it's good. It's good enough to get me interested and continue on the path.
Yeah.
But nothing blows me away, at least in the first episode.
Do you think that kid does become a Jedi by the end of this season, or by like I don't know if we're going by seasons here. We're going to seasons of show, or
I don't
because
know.
we never know. But
I don't know because, I don't know. I mean, he's quite young, but I guess he could go to a Jedi school. But I'm just happy with Goonies in space right now. I just want to go on adventures and find pirate ships and the like, and you know, bald headed aliens and shit. That's what I'm interested.
yeah,
I'm interested to see more of this Star Wars world that they're
I
building.
wanna because I mean I don't know. I'm here just doing some wishful thinking here, just
Yeah, I
out
need
of
the
pocket
Star Wars
predictions.
version of Sloth, whatever that may be.
Yeah, because like you know, if this were to be right after Return of the Jedi before Force Awakens, this easily could be like one of the kids who ends up being.
I don't think it's that far back.
No.
I don't think so because there is a character, and I wish I could tell you more in the second one. That is it was either Mandalorian or one of those.
Yeah. Because it's like I know that at like D24, D23 or something, they showed like an updated timeline of what it was, what everything was, but it's just like I don't remember exactly where this shit lands. But I mean it's gotta be like post Return of the Jedi for sure. Not that far out though. Like
Yeah.
I have
So
no idea.
I'm trying to think. Where was this?
Because it's just like, oh, like all this stuff, like, and this could also be shit that just happens in between everything, you know? Because
So
I don't know.
you remember I think it was the Mandalorian series, the pirates who take over the planet, and they are present in this world.
Yeah. Okay. So, but that would be
It's around that
season
time.
2 or season 1?
Whatever the latest season was.
Season 3.
Yeah.
So then this is still taking place between that period between Return of the Jedi and what's it called and The Force Awakens.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Guys, just give us a fucking what's it called, a updated timeline, man. Yeah. Because the Dawn of the Jedi, the Old Republic, the High Republic, Young Jedi Adventures, the Acolyte, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clone,
Sheriff Scuttlebutt podcast. I thought it was Mando Erish.
Clone Wars, Episode 3.
Yeah, so we are in the next episodes. We see some characters from kind of the Mando verse.
Fallen Order, Solo Star Wars Story, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jedi Survivor, Rebels, Andor, Rogue One, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Season 1 and Season 2 of The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian Season 3, Ahsoka, and Skeleton Crew. Okay, so Skeleton Crew seems to be in between Ahsoka and the upcoming Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
Which is weird because there is a character, I'm telling you, the next episode, who was in Mando Season 3.
Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to fucking find out after the show's over, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. But
we'll see.
Yeah. What's your final verdict here, Brad?
I'm gonna give it I think a 7.25 out of 10. I'm not amazed by anything. I think it's good enough to keep watching, and I think my scores are going to increase from there. But I'm going to start out at 7.25 out of 10.
Okay, I'm there with you, Brad. From what I recall, okay, we said I thought it was Mando era-ish. From what I can recall, we'll see after Darth Plagueis shows up in the end. Yeah, for sure, right? Yeah, that's where we'll find out. Thank you for joining us, Scarif Scuttlebutt podcast. Yeah, we'll see when a real like a little projection like this of just the eye of Darth Plagueis shows up in the end. We'll figure it out.
I just want a Crimson Dawn series. That's what I want in my life. It's never gonna happen, but
never. 7.25 out of 10 as well, Brad. I think that's where I'm comfortable dropping this score at. Yeah. I think that's where I think it's starting off right. 1 out of 10 could have used an alien like Spielberg's E.T. or something.
Stacy, they're using all the Goonies. Come on, man.
Oi. Yep.
Oi.
Yep. I can't wait for the next year for the one person to for Halloween or at Comic-Con to dress up as the one small appearance of Darth Plagueis the Wise, who will never show up again.
Never see ever again. No, he'll go into Comic-Con and everybody will see him, and then he won't be there for the rest of the time. Just gone.
Yeah. What a shit show. Yeah, literally and figuratively.
And we are not getting Acolyte season 2. I'm sorry. It's just no.
No, it's not happening. It's not happening. George will finish the books before fucking Acolyte season 2 comes out. We also give it a 7.5 on our live show on those first 2 episodes. Nice.
Very nice.
We're a little bit behind, Brad. We're also behind on Creature Commandos. We actually have 2 episodes.
Yes.
After so
we'll
be finishing these 2 shows at the same time though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's our thoughts on this first episode of Skeleton Crew. But of course, we want to thank you guys so much for joining us, and make sure you keep up to date with us on nerdcore.com. Twitter at the Nerdcore, Instagram at the Nerdcore, Letterboxd at the Nerdcore, TikTok at the Nerdcore, Patreon.com/the Nerdcore. Episodes early, ad-free, and live for everybody on the $1 tier and above. Tomorrow, I'm going to drop one of the episodes, and then Sunday will be the other episode because I forgot to upload it today. Because I woke up, started watching Skeleton Crew, fell back asleep after that. So I did not get, and then when I woke up, I was like, oh shit, I gotta start podcast. I gotta start stream. So I did not have the chance to do what I wanted to do. But excuse me for that. But Discord link is in the description below where you can talk to us about Skeleton Crew, about fucking Acolyte if you want, and about everything Star Wars.
You want to talk about Acolyte, sure.
Yeah. In the comments of this video, make sure you drop whether you liked the episode, whether you are looking forward to this series, or you just don't care about it. Let us know in the comments below. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss a single review that drops on this channel. We'll be back next week with more Skeleton Crew, and we'll be back tomorrow for our first episode review of Creatures Commandos. But of course, we want to thank our patrons. Without them, just none of this is possible. And we love you guys so much. Sorry. If you're watching it on if you're listening to us on your favorite podcast app of choice, make sure you follow us and you leave a 5-star review. All that helps us out so much. And yeah, man, thank you to our Patreon supporters. They make it possible. Brad, tomorrow we're going to be talking about Creature Commandos, but for now, this is all we got for them. I don't see any viewers on Twitch, which makes me sad because I really wanted to send somebody to Mercer's stream. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to go straight there after we're done here. So go ahead and check her out, guys. www.twitch. You know what? I can just put it, because I mean, it's our channel, right? We don't do whatever the fuck I want. Twitch.tv/Mersha Games. Marissa's a really good friend of mine. She also was really supportive of me during the 24-hour stream, so I want to just give her back that support. She's an amazing person. So go and check her out. Go and follow her. Go watch her. And without further ado, Brad, let's go ahead and get the hell out of here.
All right, Raul, thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Stacy and Scarif Scuttlebutt podcast for joining us in chat today. Thank you to our listeners out there, our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, I'm going to do something a little different. Raul, go ahead and put that cute little elephant face back on the screen, please.
Hold on, what?
Put the elephant face back on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Put it on.
I think we actually do have one viewer, Brad. So I'm sorry, I'm getting the raid ready for them.
Okay.
Yeah. But okay, I got this ready. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and put the elephant back on the screen.
Sell me toys, damn it, Young Yoda out.